Hello, StarCraft fans! This is falconpaladin coming to you with yet another cheese compilation. Today, it's cheese compilation number 25, and let's get right on into it. Game number 1 of the cheese compilation will be between Jero and Chatsy on Abyssal Reef, the Ladder Edition. In the top left-hand corner of the map, it is the red Protoss player, Jero. And in the bottom right-hand corner of the map, it is the blue Terran player, Chatsy. All right, so red versus blue here, Abyssal Reef style PvT. Thanks, as always, to my screeners this time around. They were John, Squeaks, and Jonathan, who went through every single cheese replay that I received over the last couple of weeks, and by golly, there were a bunch. There were a bunch. 8 or 9 of them made the cut. We'll get through them here today, enjoying lots of great cheese. Delicious cheese. Oh, is it double cheese today? We do have a proxy pylon here from Jero, just kind of outside this third base location for Chatsy. And then Chatsy, on the other hand, is going for a proxy barracks on the other side of the map. Ooh, double proxy here. So interesting play. Oh, Jero's going to be in trouble. It's going to be double cheese. Double gateway here from Jero at his proxy pylons. It's got to be Zealots, right? No gas being taken here. But actually, no gas being taken by either player. So it's going to be Marines versus Zealots here. Oh no, there is a gas on the way from Jero. Alright, so possibly it's not just all Zealots from him, but it sure looks like Chatsy's planning on that. He has no refineries going down whatsoever. It's going to be 3 racks Marine, which can be very, very strong. Marines against most stuff at this stage of the game are pretty amazing. Even more amazing as they get their upgrades. Barracks is done. Second barracks going to be done here too. Really benefiting from the build times available for the barracks here. And the first Marine is already out at sub 2 minutes. 1 minute and 48 seconds. Gateway's just now popping down for Jero. He is starting Zealot production. That's all he can do. He is working on a cybernetics core back home, but won't be done for some time yet. Probe going to come in and check for the scout. Is there an expansion? That'd be good for me if there was an expansion, but nope. There's not an expansion. He checks it and says, oh boy, it's a one-baser. One-basing Terran. Oh, there's the wall off too. Chucking down a pylon, just in case Chatsy does want to expand at some point, has to deal with his pylon, which, okay, I'm not sure the Terran player actually cares about that, but first 2 Zealots are here. Might as well send them up, start hacking down this wall, if and you can. Cybernetics core done, and a couple more stalkers here. So Marines heading on out with a couple SCVs as meat shields. I don't think you'll need them, dude. There's really nothing that can defend here except for probes, which, okay, depending if they get a surround, can be fairly good. Chatsy sees, oh, no expansion from Jero. Either he's bad or he's one basing it. And, oh, here goes nothing. SCVs, Marines going after these probes. The probes are not running. They're not fighting. They have to do 1 or 2 of these things, and there it is. The probe's just running for it. They recognize they're dead, and triple shield battery coming up for Jero at the front door of Chatsy's base. All right, it's going to be very interesting here. I don't know that these shield batteries are necessary, but perhaps later on they'll come into play. The Marines did choose to go for this Nexus while the probe's running for their lives here. Jero does not have enough for another Nexus. This is bad for him. This is really bad for him, but is it going to work out in the end? I don't know. These shield batteries, I feel like, are going to have a big factor. Big factor here. Zealots versus SCVs. Get out of there, Zealots. Don't be surrounded. Oh, somehow they weren't surrounded. What? And there's the shield battery action, healing these Zealots up even as they stand in the midst of a million SCVs that are trying to kill them. Oh, so amazing. Such amazing stuff here. This is the proxy shield battery stuff I was expecting to see. Jero has lost his Nexus. Oh, Chatsy's building a new command center up here in Jero's base. Woohoo! Coming up the ramp, we've got Stalkers, we've got 2 Zealots, and there's really nothing here to kill as there was a liftoff and a run of the main orbital command for Chatsy. Very intelligent. That's how you got to do this thing. If you're base racing and your opponent doesn't have any air units, this is a brilliant way to go. All right, so that refinery is going to die. But now there needs to be a plan of action for Chatsy. Chatsy's down to 2 SCVs, but has a fairly large army here. Some of these Marines are not in on... They were trying to kill the Cyber Core, but they were too far away. They were stuck behind their friends. And here we go. Probes, Zealots, Stalkers versus this many Marines. What are we looking at here? It's going to be 2 Zealots and 3 Stalkers versus 12 Marines. With good micro, I think Chatsy has this thing, but again, I'm not entirely sure what level this game is. Also, there's a bunker at the top of this ramp. Oh, Jero, can you make a pylon and a shield battery? What patch is this? Let's find out. Build, pylon 100, build, shield battery. Oh, he needs a cyber core for that. Never mind! Never mind! No shield battery for you. Oh, I mean, I think Chatsy just wins. Jero can't build anything else. Jero's done. and just a liftoff of that command center, or the one that's floating down here, at least makes it a draw. There is no win condition here for the Protoss player, sadly for him, but he's going for it anyway. Coming up this ramp blind, and here we go. Zealots trying to hack away at this bunker. Both Zealots are going for it. They get it. There's only 3 Stalkers remaining. Shatsy has this. He's got it. Too many Marines are still alive. That bunker was a beautiful play from our Terran player, filling another bunker at the top of this ramp. Yes, the Stalkers do better burst damage, but if it's just one, right, it's just one against this, and that's a good game from Jero. Good game! Jero's defeated. Oh, look at this good manner from Jero, and Shatsy is victorious. Well done, the Terran player, wearing the color blue, who took over his opponent's base at the end of the game there. Well done. Well done indeed. Good decision-making. That's what these little base races at 5 minutes come down to, is decision-making. Jero, I mean, I don't know. Should he have pulled back sooner? Building these shield batteries without knowing what he was dealing with was probably a mistake. You got to scout a little bit. Shield batteries were nice, but really they were intended to be there in case Shatsy had an army here, but he didn't. He didn't. It's kind of wasted. Kind of wasted as a result. Okay, that's it for the cheese number 1. We'll come back with more in just a second. Welcome back, StarCraft fans, to more cheese. This game will be between Xuna and Ice on Blackpink, the Ladder Edition. In the bottom left-hand corner of the map, it is the red Zerg player, Xuna. And in the top right-hand corner, it is the blue Protoss player, Ice from Downfall. I said red Zerg, right? I don't know. Sometimes I say different colors, and I don't recognize what I'm saying. It's fairly concerning, actually. All right, so Overlord's getting out here for Xuna. Nobody really showing any signs of cheese quite yet, although this probe is pretty darn early from Ice. Could very well be some kind of cheese, although throwing down this pylon on the low ground is not the sign of a cheeser. If there's a pylon here, it's, no, unless this is a forge instead of a gateway, and it's not. All right, so gateway here from Ice. He's playing it straight. And our Zerg player is trying to expand here as well. The probe does not get in time there to scout it. Unfortunately, here on Blackpink, probe scouting on in to see what's up. And Xuna is waiting on, I guess, 17 supply to go for an extractor and a pool. So fairly regular opening. 1 gate expand here. There's that assimilator on the way. And the expansion for Ice should pop up here too. Drone pushing out for Xuna, though. Based on the fact this is cheese compilation, I can't believe this is going to be anything but some kind of a proxy something or other. And what do we got? That gateway again going to finish here. Ice is waiting for, yeah, the 1 gate expand process is going to finish here for the Protoss player. Very pleased with himself here. Timing a little bit off, but that's okay. This is not super high level. It is diamond according to the loading screen, but sometimes that lies. Drone trying to fight against this probe here. Go away. I will fight you. And then hanging out as there's a cyber core on the way here. Is there going to be... Okay, there we go. Proxy hatch right in the middle of the natural base of Ice here. Hello. Not even trying to hide it in the teeniest or tiniest of bits. Xuna needs speed. If you're going to do this thing, you got to have the speedlings. Are any probes going to try to shut this thing down? No. No mothership core to try to shut this thing down. That's completely dead. Completely dead. Zealot on the way, not actually being chrono boost. Could you chrono boost it? You could chrono boost it out. That would help. The probe's not... There we go. Chrono boosting it out. Queen here. 4 lings, 8 lings in production. And trying to... There we go. Wants to get up a shield battery. There we go. All right, Ice. Ice is going to try to hold this thing. I love the shield battery decision right here. I really love it a lot. Speed finally getting started for Xuna. It seems a little bit late to make this thing happen, but got it as soon as he could, I believe. And Adept Zealot, this might be held by Ice. Ladies and gentlemen, got the Ling sneaking across the map here, but is it going to be enough? I'm not convinced it will be. Zealot needs to swap places with that probe. Probe is getting healed, though. Beep, beep, beep. Also trying to take down this pylon. This is hilarious, actually. Another shield battery coming up here. I like it a lot. These lings not quite able to get through, but they're going to get rid... Oh, the probe isn't really fighting back is the problem. The lings are in. And now the Zealot can actually fight, but oh, this ling can sneak around. Can sneak around the inside. Oh, no, it's not a wall. Why is it not a wall? Everyone stay close. Stay close to the shield batteries. You can do this. I believe. A queen's on the way from Xuna. So many lings are here, though, but they can't engage. They can't engage in this. This is kind of brilliant. Oh, no, but losing, unfortunately, losing power to one of these shield batteries, but I don't know that it's actually entirely necessary. Ling's forcing everybody to run away from inside the main base. Some harvesting going on here. Queen is out, trying to get rid of these dudes. Oh, shield battery. Second shield battery is up. This is absolute insanity right now. Adepts are fighting. Zealot fighting. 9 kills on that guy. 4 kills on that guy. 4 kills. 6 kills on that adept. 5 kills on that adept. This is absolutely Protoss holding the line against the invading Zergling horde. Are there just too many to throw here right now? Oh no, another shield battery is depowered. I don't know about this. Zealot does have 11 kills, but he's not being healed by this shield battery anymore, sadly for him. Just too many speedlings continuing to just run across, rallying across the map here. An adept does end up going down. Hold position on these probes is fairly brilliant, but no, it's the GG. Ice is out. Ice is defeated, and Axuna was a victorious. All right. It was a good, valiant effort here from Ice. I think if he'd managed to hold this and had the Zealot actually attacking instead of being behind this probe the whole time at the first, it might have helped. Might have helped quite a bit. Also, responding to the hatchery a little bit more quickly would have been nice. Honestly, even if you have to pull a bunch of probes to make it happen, to kill this hatchery, I think it's worth it. I think it'd be worth it. Man, good job. Good job by Axuna, though, just continuing that pressure. It wasn't cost efficient by any means. I mean, he ended up losing 56 lings for 4 adepts and 17 probes, but still, yeah, these adepts and that zealot is that zealot still alive? 11 kills, man. Hero guy. All right, more cheese coming at you in just a second. This cheese game will be between Fabroski and Hyperion on Battle on the Boardwalk, the latter edition. That is such a long map name. In the top left-hand corner of Battle on the Boardwalk, it is the red Protoss player Fabroski from SC2 Dead. The Dead Game meme is a good one. And in the top right-hand corner of the map, it is the blue Terran player Hyperion with, boy, what is that spinning logo? It looks like a melting sad person? Like sad Pokemon thing, maybe? Or perhaps some kind of a rhinoceros or bull with holes through its body. That is one of the weirder ones I've ever seen. Anyway, 2 probes moving out for Fabroski. Got some things planned. Certainly seems like it. We'll see how this works out for our Terran player. Can he hold or not? That's what this is all about. If you'd like me to cast your cheese, I always forget to say this, send your cheese game, whether you win or lose, whether you were cheesed or were the cheeser, to falconpaladin at gmail.com with the subject of cheese. My screeners will look at them, and the best ones will be chosen. Can't guarantee you'll be chosen, but there's always the chance. All right, what are we doing? Probe's just scouting here. The other probe, okay, I guess the other probe's not going to commit until, oh, there's a forge going down. We're committed. Pylon 1, Pylon 2, Pylon 3 inside this main base. Pull the SCVs. Pull the SCVs, Hyperion. No, okay, he is. He's pulling them. He's going after the probe. I guess if you can kill the probe, you generally win, but, oh, all right. Got him. I think that's it. Don't let these finish. Fabroski, don't let these finish. Don't do it, man. Don't let these finish. Okay, that was a lot of wasted resources. This probe can't get inside. Oh, the probe can get inside. Oh, no. Oh, no, walling off is hard. All right, cannons, cannons, cannons. Oh, once again, run. How did you get in, he says. Oh, there was a problem in your hole. No, 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 don't let these cannons finish. You must kill these cannons. I understand killing the probe is important, but also important is killing these cannons. Oh! He rolls the SCVs out with a pylon. Lower the supply depot. Get inside. I think that's it. I think that's the game, and that's the good game. Hyperion taps out. Fabroski calls the GG as well. That was fantastic. All right, let this be a lesson to you. Did I mess up there? Yes, you didn't fall off. I'm just angry, said Fabroski. 5 losses against Terran. It was time to go cannons. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Yes, you messed up, Hyperion. You should have made your wall a little bit better. You also should not have sent all of your SCVs against this probe. I know killing is important, but also important is killing these cannons after that point. So satisfying, says Fabroski. I'm sorry. You should be sorry. Marines are OP. Oh, man. Hyperion, look at him. Look at him being so chill. It's fine. Don't worry about it, man. I understand. Just got a cannon rush sometimes. Well played. Hyperion wins the Sportsmanship Award of the day for calling out the well played there. Wants to kill this final refinery. Nah, he's out. Fabroski's out. All right. Cannon rush with an interesting twist. Man, that part where the SCVs were chasing the probe and he manages to sneak a pylon in. Oh, actually, he put a cannon down. Put a cannon down behind himself so the SCVs can't chase him anymore. Oh, that was fun. That was fun. All right, more cheese coming back in just a second. And we're back with more cheese. This game will be between Prehistoric and Dragon on Ascension to Ire, the latter edition. In the top left-hand corner of the map, it is the red Protoss player Prehistoric with a K instead of a C. And in the bottom right-hand corner of the map, it is the blue Protoss player Dragon with a nice little mountain view in his spinning logo. That's nice. That's beautiful. I like it very much. Reminds me of where I am right now. Very snowy. Very snowy in the state of Utah. At least the northern part of the state of Utah. The southern part, I'm sure, is just fine. It's a big state. It's a very large state. And it's very sunny and stuff down in the southern part. It's kind of, I mean, states are big. States are big. Bigger than some countries, as it turns out. There's that forge. All right, here we go. No, Dragon. No Prehistoric. No Dragon. Dragon's going forge. He's going to go for the cannon rush. It looks like against his red Terran, red Protoss opponent. I guess a lot of PvT in this already. And more PvT to come, actually. Surprising amount of the PvTs. All right, Dragon, time to go in. Time to go in and be brave and be strong and make this happen. Wait a second. He's got double gas, too. What is happening, Dragon? Why are you going double gas and forge first? Is it going to be... No, he needs a cybernetics core for the shield battery. All right, forward pylon is scouted by Prehistoric. He says, what? What is happening right now? All right, there's your cannon. All right. It's not exactly super threatening, but I suppose you have to deal with it. Good reaction here from Prehistoric, pulling off 3 probes. 4 probes are going to fight it. Going to be able to take it down. Another cannon on the way. That's okay. That's fine. You can kill this one. You'll have time to kill the other one, too. Oh, this is super annoying, though. Maybe bring another. Okay, canceled the one. Good. Good. Going to get rid of this one now. It's a very measured response here from Prehistoric. I like it quite a bit. You can't lose a probe, though. Can't lose a probe. Ugh. Dragon's probe was able to get a kill there. Another one coming up here, too. Reaction time. Additional probes being pulled off. I don't know if it's going to work anymore. Holy smokes. Oh, yep, these cannons are up. Run! The cannons have finished. Oh, he was doing so well. And so he needed to pull more probes off to deal with the additional cannons. All right, so 3 cannons and a gateway. What the heck are you double gassing here? Gateway, another gateway. Okay. I understand all of this except for the double assimilator. I'm sure it will come into play eventually. Will it come into play eventually? Don't know. I don't know. I'm not a mind reader. But considering both John and Jonathan like this one, then they have basically the same name too. It's even spelled Jon for both. John and Jonathan. No H's. No H's in there for anybody. And, okay, so Prehistoric's feeling all right. I'm contained. Sure. Can't really get out. Sure. Can't expand. Sure. But Dragon's committing a lot of stuff to this frontal thing. It's not going to work out for him. Cybernetics core on the way. All right, so we could see some shield batteries coming up here. Could do it. No Zealot. Don't come down here. Run. Did not run fast enough. And Zealot died. Good job, Dragon, pulling that Zealot down to his death in the presence of these 2 cannons. Cybernetics core coming up back home, and then I think it's going to be shield battery. I'm feeling very strongly. There it is. Okay, got something right for once. Shield battery coming up front, and some defensive shield batteries coming up here from Prehistoric. One by his mineral line, and one closer to the front here. I don't know what this one back here is supposed to be doing. I mean, I guess having them is nice. Sure. Good unit. Stargate. Oh, and a Stargate. Is he going to do the Void Ray thing? I've seen clips of this, Twitch clips of this, mostly against Terran, but I guess it works against Protoss too. Probe scouts, sees what's going on here, sees, all right, there's some shield batteries here. Getting some stalkers is Prehistoric. Unfortunately, supply blocked. Dragon's very close to being supply blocked too, and not making any pylons. You can't forget those pylons, guys. Always be making pylons. Always be making the probes. as Day9 always used to say. All right, so Stalker on the high ground can hit one of these shield batteries, and that's actually pretty good. It's not shabby. All right, trying to do this thing with Sentries. Guardian shield is up. Interesting. He's trying to stay in range of his shield batteries so we can get healed up here. Trying to bait Prehistoric down here, but no. Prehistoric showing some pretty good micro. Not really allowing that to happen, and then getting benefited by his own shield batteries, and they kill a Zealot. So far, so good from Prehistoric, I would say. Additional Stalkers on the way here from Prehistoric. And whatever comes out of the Stargate, it's going to be a Void Ray. Going to have a hard time. Stalker's very good against Void Rays. Additional cannons coming up here. Actually, no. Shield battery, pylon. I figured those might be cannons, but they are not. All right, Stalkers versus Sentries. Oh, the force field pushes them down into the range of all of these Sentries. Sentries, mass Sentry, trying to win this thing. Actually doing a lot better against these Stalkers than I thought they would. Again, the healing is very helpful. Poor Stalker caught on the outside. And so, wow, what an engagement there from Dragon. He's lost a Zealot versus 3 Stalkers and a Zealot and 4 probes for Prehistoric. So far, amazing from the Dragon. More Stalkers coming in. Yeah, I think Stalkers are pretty much your answer right now. This Void Ray is going to have a real hard time doing anything. I'm going to try to toss up another shield battery, but Stalkers can hit this one from the high ground. Yeah, cancel that. There you go. Didn't cancel, it was going to die. Shield battery does get taken out by Stalkers from the ramp. Good. Good pick up there. Don't get force fielded down. That's what he's worried about. He's worried about getting force fielded down here again with all of these Sentries that Dragon has. I like this. I like this strategy. I mean, it's really super committal here is what it is. Void Ray using prismatic alignment. Oh, and the range on that healing. Look at the range on this healing. One Stalker goes down. Another Stalker goes down. Another Stalker is going to go down here to this Void Ray. And now suddenly there's only 4 Stalkers versus a Void Ray and a bunch of Sentries and a couple Zealots. And okay, now the shield batteries for Prehistoric are now kicking in. Are they enough is the question. No, that one's effectively out of energy. Stalker's getting pinned up against the wall and dead. This shield battery back here not helping very much at all. This Void Ray, wow, actually not that one. This Void Ray with 4 kills. Immortal comes out. Guess what's really good against Immortals? Void Rays! Goodbye! Immortal, and that's it. Prehistoric with the Rage Quit. Dragon wins in 6.5 minutes. That was excellent. Excellently executed. Gonna have to say from our blue Protoss player. Gets the win for Dragon. And that's it for this game. We're gonna come back with more in just a second. More cheese from Falcon Paladin. This one's gonna be between Mark Valiente and Somicron here on Catalyst, the Ladder Edition. In the top left-hand corner of the map, it is the red Zerg player, Mark Valiente, with an Alarak spinning logo. That's cool. And in the bottom right-hand corner, it's going to be the blue Terran player, Somicron, with a spinning ladder logo. This is from a 1v1 platinum level tournament that was held online. You too can sign up for tournaments and play against other people in tournament situations. In ye old StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void client. You should check it out. Also, a quick plug from my Patreon, patreon.com/FalconPaladin. Thanks to everybody who subbed to me out there. Fantastic support. I really do appreciate it. Even if it's just for $1 a month, it really means a lot to me that you would sacrifice anything to help this channel keep going. So, again, much love to everybody who's already chosen to do so, and much love to everybody, honestly. If you're watching this, I salute you. Thanks for being here. It looks like a very quick 12 pool from Mark Valiente with Extractor and no expansion. But look who's worker scouting. It's Somicron. You guys, I know I preach the gospel of worker scouting a lot, but is the truth. He sees no expansion. He sees a pool that's finishing now at 1 minute and 20 seconds. And see, if he wasn't worker scouting, he would be going for a 1 Rax expand. He would finish this barracks. He'd go for an expansion on the low ground and say, great, good times. But now he's walling off. He's getting additional barracks here. Oh, this is good. This is really good. I'd like to see a bunker too, actually. A bunker right here would be nice, I think. But I think he has time. He's got some time here because these lings are slow lings. They take forever to get across the map. Speed is being researched here by Mark Valiente, but it's not going to be done for quite a while. So these lings, slow lings, 413 move speed. Bzzz. Just falling asleep here trying to watch these guys. Bunker time. Bunker time. Actually, do you need a bunker? Can you just have your Marines standing back here and murdering stuff while your SCBs repair? I kind of feel like you can as Terran. I've been on the other side of this enough times in Mark Valiente's position where it's just like, your lings will never, ever get through. Oh, he made a Reaper. Interesting. I wasn't even paying attention. I thought for sure that was a Marine. All right, so the Reaper comes out. Says, hello, Zerglings. I have scouted you and where you are. Come chase me. Yes, do this instead. Oh, this is working so well for Somicron. Okay, the Lings actually realized that was stupid. Why were we chasing that guy? Come on in. Come on in. Oh, it's a Baneling nest, too. Baneling nest. Going for the 2 base. Baneling bust. Is he scouting? Oh, the Reaper's further scouting. Somicron is a disciple of the gospel of scouting. Check him out. KDA charge tossed down. Does see the Baneling nest. Says, okay. All right. This is definitely going to be a Baneling bust as a Ling comes up to see what they're dealing with. Okay, you could put these barracks as additional walls, right? One right here would probably be nice. One right here would be nice. I don't know if you can hold this just with supply depot walls and a bunch of Marines, but he's going to try. I think he's going to try. Marca Valiente, which sounds so much like Caliente, but I believe it's probably Spanish for valiant. Should I Google this real quick? Valiente. Yeah, I want to autocorrect to Caliente, and it's brave. Yes, valiant. Valiant and brave is the same thing. It's a synonym. The Marines coming out, actually. Wow, Marines going down the ramp, stutter-stepping these... Oh, the Zergling's dead. And then trying to target fire these Banelings before they can morph. One of them's canceled. The other ones do explode on the Marines, but that's good. They can't explode on supply depots. The Marines sacrificed their lives to make sure the supply depots did not fall. Oh, what a play. What a play from Somicron. Additional Marines in production. Working on Combat Shield. I don't think Combat Shield is going to help you much in this situation, but that's okay. Again, I really love a bunker. I love a bunker. I love additional barracks, these walling off, but so far so good. Marc Valiente does not have enough Banelings here to knock down a supply depot. Are you baiting him in? He baits him in and then just kind of handles it. Makes a Widow Mine here. Enough Marines. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So the supply depot doesn't fall. Okay, I don't know if that was entirely necessary, but 2 Marines with very limited HP here. Ooh, and a lot of Banelings coming in. 6 Banelings. Okay, so 5 Banelings to kill a supply depot. This one's already injured, about 50% health. So 3 should be enough to kill it, which means Somicron is in a large amount of trouble. Meanwhile, Reaper's still doing stuff, man. Still doing stuff back here in Town Zerg. Has 3 kills. Are you kidding? Does he have 3 drone kills? He's got 3 drone kills. Meanwhile, Banelings do crash in, do break down that supply depot, and the Widow Mine doesn't fire. Oh, no, he needed the Widow Mine to fire. Okay, this Widow Mine does actually wreck a whole bunch of Zerglings. SCVs are fighting. Marines are fighting too. SCVs fight. Help. Fight. You gotta do this thing. Actually, it doesn't really matter. The Marines are taking a lot of hits, but they live. But they live. All right. You got to refinish your wall. Get up here, man. Refinish the wall. Come on. Come on. Come on. Is it counterattack time? Somicron feels like it's counterattack time, even though of his Marines, 3 of them are in the red and 1's in the yellow. He's got Medivacs, though. Okay, Medivacs are out. That's good. And he's got his Hero Reaper with 3 total kills. Don't die, Hero Reaper. Don't do it. Oh, Hero Reaper died. Ah. Oh, no. Do these guys have Stim or just Combat Shield? Just the Combat Shield. Stim's almost done, though. Yeah, this is actually fairly good from Somicron. Counterattack with Marines with Combat Shield and Stim and Medivac support. You're going to be all right. I don't think he lost a single Marine there. Not a single Marine died in that engagement. It's going to be 47 deadlings and 3 dead Banelings in exchange for 12 Marines and a Reaper and a Widow Mine, because the Widow Mine had to reveal itself after it fired. Remember, this is the latest patch of the StarCrafts, and Marc Valiente is making some roaches, 4 roaches, but he's down 19 to 22 total harvesters. He hasn't been macroing super well back home in the face of all that cheese. He couldn't Baneling bust as he wanted to. Now he seems a little bit lost here, and here comes the drop of doom. It's not 2 full Medivacs, but it is 11 Marines, and they have the Combat Shield and the Stim, and 3 roaches and a Queen, turns out, are not going to be enough. Not going to be enough. 1 Marine does end up dead here, but more Marines are joining the party. The roaches are all dead. The Queen gets target fired, and that's a good game from Marc Valiente. Mark the Brave, GG's out. Somicron, GG's as well, and that's a win for your Terran player against the Zerg Cheeser in this particular replay. Fantastic job. Fantastic. Hold. It was touch and go for a while there. Little sketchy. Response was not perfect, but again, the Worker Scout. The Worker Scout meant that he was more ready than he otherwise would have been. Well, 100% for sure. 100%. But yeah, in this situation, I do recommend a bunker. I recommend stacking your barracks up in ways that there's a second level, where even if these first supply depots die, the link still can't get through because there's barracks in the way. But I don't know. If you win, we'll call it good. Whew. All right, more cheese coming at you from Falcon Paladin in just a second. And we're back with more cheese. This time, yet another Protoss versus Terran. This time on Neon Violet Square, the latter edition. In the bottom right-hand corner of the map, it is the red Protoss player who goes by the name of Ferrarie. Ferrarie? Wow, that's a hard name. Ferrarie. It seems very French. Ferrarie. Ferrarie? Sure. And in the top left-hand corner of the map, it is the blue Terran player Durandal. Durandal versus Ferrarie. This is probably played in Europe, if I had to guess where this matched up. But who's going to be our cheeser? That is why we're here. That's why we're here. Nobody knows. Nobody knows who the cheeser is. Nobody knows if the cheese is going to succeed. No, no one does. I like this map. It's pretty. I like the purples. I like the blues. I like this pocket expansion back here with only 4 mineral patches, but still full-on Vespine geysers. 2250 versus 2250. Yeah, so a lot of gas back here if you want it. A lot of Terran and Protoss players will save it for towards the end of the game. If they feel like they can't safely expand somewhere else, they always have this pocket expansion in their back pocket. No pun intended. No pun intended. And it's just nice. It's just nice to have, just in case. All right, so Ferrarie is what? Probe heading on out here. That is a gateway. Gateway for sure, but double gas opening from Ferrarie is very suspicious. Very suspicious. I'm going to go with this guy is our cheeser. Again, this is why you worker scout. Is this 2 probes going out? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I smell shenanigans in this pocket expansion location for Durandal. All right, Durandal, can you hold this? Is going to be the question. Protoss player has some plans for you. And another, wow. Another probe throwing up a pylon on the right side here, too. Maybe, okay, so he basically abandons any ideas of putting stuff there. Does go for the probe scout, though, and sees, all right, so there's another gas coming up here, but there's an expansion. This is really pretty standard timing. Nothing crazy coming from the Terran player. He does not suspect a thing from me. So Cybercore done. Cybercore done. Look at this timing for Ferrarie. And what's it going to be? It's going to be a Stargate. Proxy Stargate here. Chrono Boost out. And if it's an Oracle, this could be super bad news for Durandal. This is why you scout. This is why you always scout, because if you don't, you're going to die. Probe does get killed by an SCV. Durandal feeling very safe about that. Ha! Stupid working probe scout. He's dead. Oh, you're playing so blind, though. You're playing so blind, though. And getting a forge as the Protoss player back home. I am not entirely convinced. I know what that forge is for, unless it's just base defense. Is he worried about a counterattack while he's doing this thing? Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Durandal could move out with some Marines, and he'd have nothing at home to stop it. But it's going to be an Oracle with the crazy war chest skin. Crazy war chest skin. Is he not chrono boosting that out? Dude, you got to chrono boost. Okay, so you don't have enough to chrono boost. Ready, set, now chrono boost. You have 50 energy. I will watch this until you chrono boost. Ready, go. Ready, go. It's only 10 seconds. How much time is left on this build? There it is, about 10 seconds. Okay, so chrono boost the last 10 seconds of it, which is just as good as chrono boosting the first 10 seconds of it, right? Totally fine. All right, here comes the Oracle. Gonna try to sneak on in and get some stuff done for Ferrarie. And bow, bow. Good SCV pull. 3 of them die, 4 of them die very quickly. The ones on the gas definitely losing it here. Get him. Get him. Got him. Get him. Got him good. 6 kills. No, go to the natural. You out of energy? Canceled the beam. Canceled the beam. So Durandal is on 1 base now, which is fine because the Protoss player is on 1 base too. As it turns out, cannon and a shield battery here. He's really worried about that counterattack. Another Oracle on the way. And he's got a fleet beacon? What in the name? Why? I mean, it's got upgrades for Phoenix and carriers, but he's not making any carriers. Tempest. Oh, right, of course. Tempest. Missile turrets up inside the main mineral line for Durandal. Oracle is trying to sneak on into the natural base and do some stuff. Killing a Marine is fine, but again, the missile turrets are just amazing deterrents to this kind of a thing. Killing the SCVs, building these additional factories. is not great. You can get the ones on the gas. One Oracle does go down to the missile turret. A little bit cavalier there. And yeah, it's Tempest. All right, so Tempest follow-up, which they don't have the range that they used to against ground targets. It's going to be a range of 10, which does outrange missile turrets, right? They have a range of 7. Yeah, range of 7 before the high-stack auto-tracking upgrade, which does bump it up 1. All right, so the Tempest decide to come in and deal with the missile turrets. No big deal. Is that all the anti-air that Durandal has? It is. He doesn't have the Marines. He doesn't have the Marines. I kind of really like the skin. That Tempest skin is beautiful. All right. Perhaps repairing the missile turret would be a good course of action. Durandal. No? All right. Not going to happen. SCV is getting murdered by this Tempest too. It doesn't do bonus damage versus SCVs, but they don't have a lot of HP in the first place. Expanding behind this is Ferrarier. I think this is going to work out very nicely for our Protoss player. Little Proxy Tempest action. I haven't really seen this very much. All right, so there are some Marines out. Only 4 of them, though. This Oracle should be able to handle those by itself, and especially if the Tempest can do some tanking here. They're trying to get rid of this reactor. I'm guessing Cyclones are what Durandal's going for here, but nope, one's out. And Marines trying to get rid of stuff. Trying desperately to get rid of stuff here. Gotta do it. You gotta do it. There it is. 1, 2, 3. Oh! 2 Marines do end up surviving here. It's just Tempest. Can Durandal stabilize? That's going to be my question. Trying to kill these SCVs. It's 38 to 24 Harvesters, though. Durandal is way up. Way super ahead. But if there's no mining going on from Durandal... Actually, he has his pocket expansion up, too. This is hard to call. This is really hard to call here. SCVs running for their lives, trying to mine back and forth between different places here. A lot of them have died, though. 15 SCVs have been killed thus far. Still, 33 to 24 Harvesters. Cyclone comes out using that lock-on ability, but there's a lot of HP on these Tempests. And, I mean, sure, you can do some shield damage, but then you're going to die, as evidenced by the fact that they're dead. Reactor's gonna go down. Oh, no, Durandal's mad. Durandal, don't be mad. It's cool. It's just StarCraft, man. And he wins. Ferrarier is your winner with the Proxy Tempest strat. Gotta say, haven't seen this in a long time anyway. Can't say I haven't seen it forever. I'm trying to think back if that's the case. Probably not. All right, so good one. Good Protoss representation this week, guys. Thanks for stepping up, Protoss players. I know some people get sad. It's mostly Zerg and Terran. So this week, Protoss gets the spotlight. All right, more cheese coming at you from Falcon Paladin in just a second. Welcome back to more cheese. This game will be between Southie and Mini Titan here on Blackpink, the Ladder Edition. In the bottom left-hand corner of the map, it is the pink Protoss player, Southie from Jamit. What is that spinning logo? Is that looks like a Zerg thing, but I don't recognize it. Roach, maybe? Nah. And in the top right-hand corner, it's going to be the green Zerg player, Mini Titan from Team Winter. Winter, very, I'd say popular Twitch streamer. Has fans, as we can see here with that spinning logo. Hello, yes, this is Dog. A very old meme, but it checks out. But it checks out, sir. All right, who's going to be the cheeser today? The answer is going to be nobody yet. Nobody yet. Although, what is Southie doing? Southie, what are you doing up a tree, Botterino? Ah, Zelda up a tree love from the Mac Maker on the Blackpink. I mean, dude, gas first into... Is he going Nexus first? Southie's going Pylon Gas Nexus first against a Zerg player who he correctly guessed went Hatch first. This is something I struggle against. I go Hatch first against Protoss, they go Nexus first. I can't punish it. Can't punish it. Look how late this pool is for Mini Titan. Can't do it. So what's the plan going to be? That is the question that is on everybody's mind. What is the plan going to be? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's find out. I mean, it's not very cheesy to go Nexus first, I believe, is how this happens to be. Spawning pool just about done here. Mini Titan just happily droning right now, waiting for that pool to finish, waiting for his expansion to finish. Gonna get some queens. Might go for a Roach Warren. I don't know. What's the meta these days? for Zerg versus Protoss. I've seen a lot of early Ling pressure against Protoss now that Photon Overcharge is gone. A lot of what I cast with Gauntlet on Sunday. By the way, if you're not stopping by to say hi to me when I'm casting live StarCraft every Sunday with Gauntlet, I am sad. But it's twitch.tv/GauntletSC2, 6 p.m. Eastern. Every Sunday I cast with Jordan. It's a good time. It's a great time. Come just say hello. Stop by. We'll exchange pleasantries. Anyway, a lot of the high-level, like GM Pro-level ZVPs that we're seeing, it's just the Zerg player goes for about 10 to 12 Lings early and just pressures with it because Photon Overcharge isn't a thing. There's no Mothership Core. Anything you're dealing with has to be on the ground, and the Lings can deal with it. No big deal. I mean, we've seen Protoss handle it, right? They've handled it pretty well, but sometimes they don't, and sometimes you just get enough damage done to put you ahead to the mid-game as Zerg. But Mini Titan is not actually interested in doing that. He is going, in fact, for a lair. It's going to be a quick Zealot from Southie. He's not walling. Is he? Is this? Wait a second. I was going to say, is this? This is not 319. This is definitely 4. Okay. For a second there, I thought this was an old replay. Like, he is building this like he has Photon Overcharge available, right? This pylon placement. But no, he totally doesn't. He's getting a lot of Zealots, which seems like he's prepared for some kind of a Zergling attack, but the problem with that is that Zealots are slow and Zerglings are fast. So, not a great answer. If you want to deal with early Ling harassment, first of all, wall off. Use a Zealot to hold the wall or get Adepts. That's going to be a better answer for sure. Just Zealots are not going to be able to do much here. So, the lair's done for Mini Titan. That's a very fast lair from the Zerg player. He's not going for a third base either, nor has he scouted a whit. He has no idea what's going on. Finally sending a 0.9 speed Overlord into the main base to see what is up. And he's not going to see a whole lot. I mean, he sees gateways, whoop-de-doo. He sees a Cybernetics core, all right. He doesn't see what the higher tech is, and that's because there isn't any higher tech for Southie yet. But indeed, it's going to be a Spire, so 2 base Muta here from the Mini Titan. Got a Spore Crawler up in case there happens to be an Oracle on the way. And getting Cybernetics core Warp Gate research here is Southie. Dude, you need some crazy higher tech. You gots to do this thing. Where'd that Overlord go? Oh, the Overlord. Get him. Get him, boys. I guess I shouldn't assume their gender. Get him. Whatever you are. Alright, so 2 base Muta here from Mini Titan. Is Southie going to be prepared for this one at all? He's going for a third base, also playing pretty blind. I mean, he hasn't really scouted for a while. Man, you guys, 8 Mutas in production. Has 3 Vespene Geysers, going for a 4th Vespene Geyser here, floating a lot of minerals and not very much gas. But he could go for another one, another Muta if he wanted. Tack onto it. Southie, are you going to be a cautionary tale, Southie? Is that what this is? You're just going to be a cautionary tale where you didn't scout, you didn't see the Mutas coming, you didn't get some cannons up, you didn't get a lot of Stalkers. I guess you have a good number of Stalkers, though. It's not enough, though. Like 5 Stalkers and 4 Sentries, maybe with Guardian Shield, and maybe if the Mutas attack directly onto this group, the Protoss could win. But the thing is, Mutas are fast. They don't really have to engage anywhere. And plus, there's going to be Zerglings here. Slowlings, mind you. So they're not amazing. But here comes this 2-baser timing attack. And Southie is just wholly unprepared for this. Where are we, Mutas? Where are we at, guys? That's not the sound they make. Ah, trying to get some defense up. Too late. Too late for that. Picking off a bunch of probes here inside the main base. The Stalkers and the Sentries are here. Like I said, the Mutas don't want to engage that. That is some pretty darn good anti-air, but the Slowlings are inside the natural base trying to kill as many probes as they can. Doing fairly well. The probes are not getting the surround that they want. This is a lot of dead probes, you guys. 21 dead probes thus far. It's 30 to 25 total harvesters. Mini Titan has the lead. Muta's going after this. Nope, Ling's going after the third base. Muta's trying to kill more of these probes. 21 probes remaining for the Protoss player, and losing this third base, while third base coming up for Mini Titan back home. A Slowling Muta fake out from the Mini Titan. Again, more attack on that first damage, which is really good against Mutas. The Stalker change does help with Mutalisks, in my professional opinion. Lings, oh, now they're Speedlings. Now they're Speedlings, and now you're in trouble. Again, they don't hit harder when they're Speedlings. They just feel like they're better. I don't know what it is. 9 probes remaining. Mutas and Lings trying to make this thing happen. Going to lose some Mutas to these Sentries and Stalkers. As I said, Sentry DPS pretty good. against Muta, but oh, guess who flew into the main base when you weren't looking? Yes, it's the Mutalisks. All right, that's going to be it. No probes remaining for Southie. He's trying to make this thing work, trying to kill as many lings as he can in the natural base. They decide to retreat, force fielding in a few of them. Okay, pretty good response there from Southie, but when it's 34-0 harvesters, you've just lost. I think you've lost. This is one heck of an Artosis pylon. Holy smokes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 buildings powered by a single pylon here. 6 gateways, a robotics facility, and a cybernetics core, but it doesn't matter. Southie's out, and Mini Titan is victorious here in 7 minutes and 30 seconds. All right, one final cheese coming at you from Falcon Paladin, and then we'll wrap it up for the day. We'll be back in just a second. For the final cheese game of today, we will see a game between Firebird and Rastaman on Ascension to Ire, the latter edition. In the top left-hand corner of the map, it is the red Terran player, Rastaman. And in the bottom right-hand corner, it's going to be the blue Zerg player, Firebird, from 22 Core, with a really cool spinning logo of a Templar? Kind of looks like a High Templar. That is awesome. A spinning Protoss logo for a Zerg player, though, it doesn't make any sense. Rastaman is being sneaky. This SCV is not merely a worker scout. I can tell you that much. The path that he is taking, he has some plans on his mind. Is there any scouting from Firebird? No. 0.9 speed overlords are faster. They are better at slow overlord scouting, but still not good enough to stop this from happening. Rastaman has some plans on his mind. He's got gas, and he doesn't have any extra SCVs down here. If this was a 3-Rax Reaper, he'd have more down here ready to go, but it's just the one. So maybe it's a 1-1-1 type of a thing. 1 barracks, 1 factory, 1 starport, and he's going to push with that. So Firebird, again, completely in the dark. Second overlord coming in. Now, there are scouting paths. If you want to make sure you don't get cheese, send an overlord up here, and send an overlord over this way, and you'll definitely check it out. If you're just trying to scout across the map, period, you're going to miss this stuff, as Firebird is completely missing this stuff. All right, so barracks is done. Rastaman, he's got to be a factory. Okay, I was going to say. There's another barracks. I'm going to question your sense, Rastaman. That's okay. Spawning pool not even done for Firebird, not even halfway done yet. Going for a pretty darn standard timing of 17, 17, 17. Hatchery just about complete here, starting his gas intake immediately. And then just kind of walling off back home, which, hey, why not? You know what would set off alarm bells in your head, Firebird, is if you saw this. If you saw double gas and you saw no construction facilities inside Rastaman's base and a wall off of supply depots at the front, you would say, what? It's going to be a Cyclone? I kind of like it. I mean, if your opponent happens to have a ton of lings, your Cyclone's going to be bad. But if they make roaches or don't have much, I mean, even static defense does pretty poorly here. I feel like it's going to be Cyclone. I'm going to be Proxy Cyclone here today. And there it is. Ready, set, Cyclone. 2 Cyclones and maybe a couple Marines just for good measure. I mean, you have the minerals available, right? You're going to have the minerals available, as these dudes are 150, 100. And your mineral income's a lot faster. Actually, he doesn't have an orbital command. So no. All right, so Overlord gets here, sees this. Okay, so you know what? He actually has time to respond to this. What is happening? Why are there 0 things inside this player's base? Does he have an expand? Does he expand it over here? What's going on? So many confusions. But he is getting 2 evolution chambers. All right, 12 lings. There we go. That's what we want. Immediately getting speed. Immediately getting another queen. He's responding to this, but is it too late? Tune in right now to see the thrilling conclusion to Ascended to Ire, the latter edition, between Rastaman and Firebird. Overlord says, is there an expansion? I mean, is this player AFK or something? No, he is not AFK, that's for sure. Yeah, link check in the north area, about time. Nope, nothing here. How about down in the south area? What do you think, friends? Maybe. Ooh, SCV coming into repair. 2 SCVs for repair with 4 Cyclones. And I guess maybe he doesn't have enough to make a Marine with what's going on back home. All right, fine. Fine, and the slowlings are slow, which means they take extra damage when they're running up to the Cyclones. If they had speed, no, Roachworn is not what you want against these Cyclones, dude. Just as many lings as you can make. Making 8 more is good. Speed is still not done. There's a Spine Crawler, but Spine Crawler not great here. No, the lings are all absolutely going to die. I sense doom for the Zerg player here. These poor slowlings keep rolling on up. Queen down. Queen down. Queen down. 1 Cyclone does die as it's not getting repaired, and the Spine Crawler was rocking it. for quite a while here. His speed's almost done. Firebird's like, please, I need speed so bad. Evolution Chamber, okay. Firebird says, please attack that. Yes. Evolution Chamber, please no, anything but that, says Brer Rabbit. And the Briar Patch, that's what it is. Tar Baby, that's the other one. Anyway, another Evolution Chamber going down, and here come the million Zerglings and some drones. This is what I was talking about. Is it going to be enough? Is the question here. One Cyclone goes down, another Cyclone is going to go down, another Cyclone. The SCVs are repairing but also dying at the same time. Is this going to be enough? Cyclone dead and Cyclone dead. Wow, only a handful of Zerglings remaining. Only 3 drones remaining, but Firebird holds. That's what's important here. He's got 2 bases. He's got 22 drones, and there are only 17 SCVs for the Terran player coming up saying, this is where they came from. This is their home. Cyclone dead. Oh, Firebird, I was questioning your ability to respond to this, but you did it well. You did it well enough. It was close. It was close, but you managed to make it happen. Marine pops out, dead. This Cyclone, you don't want to pop out here, dude. Just don't do it. All right, you popped out. Cool, reactors down, making more Cyclones. It's just Lings are such a good answer here because there are just so many of them. They don't take extra damage. They hit really hard. Cyclones are better against big tanky stuff, obviously, like roaches. And that's a liftoff by he's done. Rastaman's done. He's trying to build a starport back home. Is he trying to 2-port Banshee follow up? Oh man, he might 2-port Banshee his way to victory here. There's not a lot of anti-air for Firebird. He doesn't have enough time. He doesn't have enough time to do that. What am I talking about? I'm a crazy person. Yeah, I mean, these starports aren't even halfway done, and then you have to start the Banshees? Lings are here. Can they break through? SCVs need to be repairing like yesterday. Here they come. SCV is going to try to repair. Ready, set, go. No. You got to repair the other one too. Okay, there it is. Is there enough repair to keep this alive? This is crazy. I mean, only a certain number of Lings can attack here. This has just got to be a terrifying sight, right? For the Terran player. The SCVs looking out across at the horde of Zerglings. If only they could get in, they would murder you to pieces. Baneling nest on the way from Firebird. He knows he needs to break this. He knows he can't let the Terran player do whatever he wants. A Viking? What on earth? All right, makes a quick Viking, gets a tech lab, and now can make Banshee. Liberator might be okay, too. Kind of falling in love with this Banshee concept, though. Still nothing. All right, so Viking and Missile Turret, clear out this Overlord. No more scouting for you, is what they say. Yeah, I mean, it's 40 to 19 Harvesters, and these buildings have been producing nothing for Rastaman this whole time. I just kind of feel like this is a foregone conclusion. But you never know. Right? You never know in StarCraft. There are often situations where you just don't know what the result is. All right, here come the Zerglings. Gonna make some Banelings. Oh yes, 11 of them. 11 of them is a good number. And what is to defend against this? Shall we find out? Literally nothing. A tank just got started producing. And here it is. Yep, we're dead. Wall down. Banelings trying to see what we can, I guess SCVs if nothing else. Here we go. Baneling's not even running. Baneling Massacre, 8 remaining, and that's it. Rastaman's out. Firebird just barely holds it at the front, and that's enough. It's enough for him, and that's going to be it from me. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another edition of Cheese Compilation. Go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. Check out the podcast. There's a link in the description. The Falcon Paladin Hour is a great time. Great way to spend an hour of your time every week. You can also find me on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon, all at /Falcon Paladin. Fun StarCraft stuff uploaded to there pretty much every day, both Twitter and Facebook. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.